Okay, first of all, I want to congratulate you on getting through the different videos and the testimonies. And I want you to understand, this is a 5-week sprint version of what I normally have set up for 12 weeks in ending the burnout. That's what the name of the program is. And by this point, you've got a better feeling if you're a good fit for what it is I do and what I provide, and if you identify with any of the people you've seen in the testimonies. And there's still more people out there, but these are just a few of the guys I've worked with recently who wanted to come up and they wanted to talk about what the change they've seen in their lives personally compared to what maybe they thought it was coming in. Because as you can tell by now, this is not about making drastic, crazy change to your life. What this is focusing our energy on the 20% that yields 80% of the results. Yes, can you get on a diet, any diet, and be successful? Absolutely. Can you get on a program that requires you to go to the gym 4, 5, 6 times a week, maybe a week with a trainer, 2 or 3 times? 100%. But that's typically not the people that I work with, because the people that I work with are too busy. They have lives outside of just wanting to get ripped again, like maybe they were at some point in their lives. Or maybe what they're trying to do is just improve the quality of life moving forward, right? We only get one shot at it that we know of. So they're trying to improve the areas of work, finances, family relationships, their faith in themselves, because maybe they've done this before, they've tried some type of program before, but it didn't end the way they thought. So now what they're losing is confidence in themselves that they can actually do it again. And that's where this program's a little different. And then obviously, the fitness component. So the fitness component has to do with me, with what I work with. It's really mind shifts over motivation. It's working on moving a little bit more than maybe what you have in the past, or at a minimum, moving more strategically and with a purpose. And then on the nutritional side, just being aware of what you're putting in your body and the impact it has long term. So when we start getting one of these areas under control, and then we throw in that second area, and then finally the third, you're a perfect storm waiting to happen of what's possible. Instead of becoming a statistic where 5% of the population who try to go on a weight loss program or they're on some fitness journey actually continue on more than 12 months after. And it's obviously, to me, after 25 years, and maybe after hearing the testimonies, and maybe if you have a moment of reflection in your own life, maybe it's because what wasn't happening before is you were so focused on outcome and not really embracing the process of what it looks like moving forward in order to maintain where you are. As I've said once before in one of the early videos, not every person who's going to be watching this material is going to be a great fit for what I do. But those of you who are looking for small change and you want to have some type of big long-term impact, this is a perfect place to start. And the way we work on it is we just have a simple conversation, which you'll be able to click on my calendar link below, and we will discuss more of the details and how they might relate to where it is you are right now and what it is you're trying to achieve. It doesn't mean at the end of 5 weeks that it's over. What it is, there's still 7 weeks of the program, but this is to give you the opportunity to see what's possible, because not everyone is looking at a 12-week program. Some people, like I alluded to a second ago, they don't even think they can do it. So if we can get some small positive check marks behind your name, then all of a sudden you're going to get that momentum you need, and you're going to get that clarity that, hey, listen, this is something that I can do. This is not something that you have to have the best genetics, or you have to have 10 extra hours a week to meal prep and to go to the gym and work out. This is just about doing 2 or 3 things consistently, not perfect. Again, we're talking about progress, not perfection. And I think that's where this is a little bit of a shift for many people, is that you can see what's possible with little small habit changes because you've seen them with the testimonials. And so once we get to a point where you start to get that traction and you start to get some of that momentum, then all of a sudden you can pick the pace up just a little bit, and we can start digging in a little bit deeper. And that's where the mind shift exercises come in on a regular basis, because they give us the information that we need to already future pace ourselves, as we've discussed before, on where the hurdles may be and to get ready for them. Because if we already know what the hurdles and the obstacles are, they won't be once we get to that point in your life. okay? We'll already have a solution for them, and that's what's going to happen in some of the weeks that follow coming up. So if you're interested in hopping on a phone call, which I hope you are by now, if you sat through 5 testimonies and 5 of my videos, then you already have a decent understanding of who I am and maybe what's different about this program and how it can possibly impact your life in a positive way. So all you need to do is click on the link. We'll discuss all the important things. We'll discuss what it looks like for you, what the plan would look like, a time that we can actually choose to get on the phone and discuss more in person, not in person, but like this through telecommunications, and what the investment is. We'll cover all of those things on the first call, and we'll talk about what it is that you might be looking for and how this can positively impact. So again, I applaud you for being here and raising your hand, and at a minimum, just blocking off 25 or 30 minutes to hear more. And what might be next for you? I believe you can get there, even without my help. But I think it's a whole lot easier to get there faster for many of us because we've already started and stopped and started and stopped. So being able to gain that confidence alone is worth it. So I look forward to hearing from you. Click on the calendar link and we'll talk soon. Be well.